How's it going, everybody? Lewis here. We got Carino Esquivel, better known as Q, second baseman for the Boston Red Sox, who just won the 2018 World Series. Yeah, show it off, man. How's it feel in the hands? It hurt your wrist a little bit?
It does. I mean, it is pretty. It's a pretty heavy ring. It took a lot. I mean, we had the most wins in the MLB this year at 108, which was absolutely phenomenal. It was a great time to be a Boston Red Sox. Definitely couldn't be any more excited about how the year went.
I gotta ask, these 108 wins, like, did you guys pay umpires for these? Did you? Come on, 108 wins is a lot. 162 games you get all year. You guys, how much change did you cough up there?
It was a pretty penny. It was a pretty penny. Just joking, guys. No, we didn't pay anybody off. Thankfully, that was hard work, a lot of dedication, and a lot of time in our craft.
And in all seriousness, though, you guys, the body of work you guys compiled in your whole entire season was absolutely incredible. Just from top to bottom in the lineup. It's like every guy you guys threw out there on the mound just did their job. You locked it down there in the middle of the infield working next to Xander Bogaerts. What is it like working next to a guy like that with his abilities?
Honestly, it's quite impressive. The guy himself, he was a lot of people don't know this, it's a little known fact. He was actually the only person on the Red Sox this year to have been on the last team that won it in 2013 for the Boston Red Sox. He was a 21-year-old rookie that year when the Red Sox won in 2013, which actually was a big year because of the whole Boston bombing during the Boston Marathon race. And it was really big emotional win for the Red Sox and the city of Boston in general. But yeah, working with Xander Bogaerts, man, he is something else. He's a phenomenal talent, without a doubt. He has done some things. I've seen him do some things on the field that physically are not capable by many humans, that's for sure.
I tell you what, talk about physically capable humans. That guy behind you, Mookie, I tell you what. Put it to you this way, when you have a guy that plays on your team where his initials spell MLB,
the dude's good.
It's pretty much he's gonna be good. You can't play professional. You can't play in the NFL with the initials MLB. So what is it that you just saw him do day in and day out that just put him on this level to be a candidate for an MVP?
Man, that's tough because everything the guy does is unreal. He's got honestly one of the strongest work ethics I think I've ever seen in a baseball player, without a doubt. Day in, day out, comes in, first one there, last one to leave, always gets his weights in, which for a lot of people is tough in the MLB. I mean, you're playing 162 games of baseball, 9 innings, typically 3 to 4 hour games every day. And you still gotta ensure that your body stays at peak performance through lifting some weights and keeping all your muscles ready to go at all times. And the guy just outworks everyone in his defensive drills, hitting in the cages, hitting on field, has a plan with exactly what he wants to do every single day and executes it to the best of his abilities. It's unreal.
You started mentioning the time that you guys go through. What would it be for, like, give a rundown for a 12-year-old kid that's sitting at home watching this interview. What is it that your daily time goes on? Let's say you have a 7:10 first pitch game. How does your day go from when you wake up till your last part of your day?
So every day, typically, assuming we have a 7:10 start time, like you said, first pitch, we usually get to the field by about 10 o'clock in the morning. You get there, you get some food in you. You go in, you get your workout in, like I was talking about, you lift your weights. That typically takes anywhere between an hour to 2 hours, depending on the workload for that day. But after that, you go in, you get done with your workout, take a shower, calm down, chill a little bit, hang out in the locker room for about 20 minutes or so, and then you go out to the field, actually. You go out, get your early work in. You go, if you're a pitcher, you go get your pulls in, you're running your early work before you get on the bump that day. Then as a position player, you're out there typically doing individual defensive drills. After your defensive drills, stuff like that, taking on-field BP. A lot of guys will go back to the cages under the seats right after they take their on-field BP to get a little bit of extra work in. And then it's calm down, get some food in you, get ready for the game. 7:10 pitch. It's a long day, and I mean, at the end of the day, you're not done until.
And you better hope on a day like that you don't have a late carryover, right? Finishing a Sunday, get on a plane, fly to the West Coast.
Mm-hmm. It's tough.
Those are the things that people at home, especially I know I've heard you guys some other guys around the league complaining about. These ESPN putting games at 8-10 at night when you have a day game the next day on the West Coast or even in the Midwest, and you got the time change and everything.
Mm-hmm.
You guys go through a lot. What? If we can wrap it up here, what? If you had to say one thing to a 12-year-old kid that's sitting at home right now on the couch, that he's still thinking what he's got to do to make it and what he's got to do to put a nice piece of jewelry on his finger like that, what's something you'll tell a young kid like that?
I would have to say hard work beats talent every day of the week, no doubt. You gotta, having talent definitely gets you places, it gets you more noticed. Having hard work and a good work ethic will make you stand out to scouts any day of the week, 100%.
You heard it there, Q. Pleasure you stopping by today. Yep. Hey, like he said, hard work beats talent. Look at me, I'm working hard here on Lewis Late Night on CBS, and I don't have talent. I just work hard so we can get interviews with guys like him, show off the ring, and 108 wins. Thank you very much for listening in.